Okay, there's a little insight I just wanted to give people demonstration into shoulder. I've got my pad here because I had to write it down as well. So these are things I came up with more myself, just with stuff I've been doing. I can create things. So we'll start with a supported isolation, vertical retracted shoulder, basically. Okay. So this is all, so when we're talking isolation, so bicep or just a shoulder like that, isolation, okay. So this is all based around isolation. So for example, a supported, isolated, vertical retracted shoulder, so up here, and you want to work just your middle shoulder. So you keep your shoulder up here, and you're working like this. So the trap stays tight and up high, but you're just going like this using your shoulder. So this applies a lot of force, definitely the whole way, but it's not that hard because the shoulder is retracted more unnaturally, so the movement is a little bit more easier with the body. Okay. Now if we had to do a compound isolation, okay, so from here we go up, and a lot of people can lift their trap at the same time to help lift the weight up to here. Okay, the other one is, so that was in neutral. This is in neutral as well, so this is a mobility isolation. So the same again, but what I'm trying to do is lift out to the side. So lifting out to the side and just using a little bit of my trap to support while I'm focusing on not just lifting it up, but lifting it out there. So this way this guy doesn't come into play as much. So it just helps to support while you're lifting out. Now this one I came out with, what I thought was really good, a stiff isolation. So try this. This is really good. So basically you depress the shoulder down. So you just go down like this. You almost feel your lat go down as well, what it does. Lat go down. You're a little bit off-sided, but you still try and stay straight. Your shoulders just push down. So this is a stiff isolation. Now with this one, the shoulders push down, everything on the back is basically unnaturally trying to support the shoulder, because the shoulder is strongest more when it's in its neutral position. So these guys at the back come into play a lot more. When you're pushing it down more unnaturally, if you were to stand there right now and start doing that, this guy will flex to the extreme. So try to keep that down. Now if you start to add weight to that, you actually shouldn't be able to add any weight and do this. You can feel that burn, like I can feel it now, like holy cow, like it's just, because there's nothing else to help support that when it's being pulled up. It's just stuck, stiffed, like that. Now if you play that same training, so think biceps, okay, so you could do the same. So you could go, okay, right, I'm going to do biceps here. Okay, so there's a stiff one, pretty much. Or you could go again, depress the shoulder even more, and then lift. And when you do that, it's even harder again. Because if you focus on keeping the shoulder down, not going to lift, so you've got a mobility one there, lifting, and you've got a compound one, where some people go up and do this. So think like that with your training. Just think, okay, so I can do this, I can do this, I can bend, I can do different ways, hands, everything moves in different planes, and when you take out other muscle groups equations, it's so not about the weight. You'll feel it amazingly. Okay, even with chest, okay, you could, okay, so I can do with chest, I could go up here to throw the weight up more, or I can keep my shoulders back the whole time, maybe say flies, doing flies, shoulders back, and squeeze and keeping the shoulders down. And you should be able to do that, keep the shoulders back and squeeze, and feel it really well. I mean, I can. If I do that, I can't come all the way. That's about as far as I can go. If I go here, piece of cake. So see the difference? So you go here, shoulders back, retracted. And that's about as far as I can go. So that means I'm using my chest in the whole motion. If I'm here, I'm going down and up. Easy. Look at that, piece of cake. When I'm back, oh, it's full on. So you just notice a little bit of difference, and that's what it's about. So hopefully that video helps. It should. Experiment. You could do it with cable. You could do it with bands. You could do that with figure 8 straps. anything. You can even do it, just get really creative and have an experiment. Anything else you'd like me to do, just write something and I'll see if I can do it. Cheers.